Hi there, and welcome to the cyber world of Nambour High School. My name is Andrew, and I'm here to show you a few reasons why you should choose this school here on the Queensland's sunny coast. We're pretty switched on when it comes to IT.
A student who is new to the school and what they would learn in 5 years depends on what they choose to do in Year 10. But in Year 8 and Year 9 at our school, we have a real emphasis on students using IT. So they use IT in all of their classes, they use it to learn, they use it to present. In Year 10, they can actually choose to do subjects that are specific to IT. My Year 12 students are currently working with iPads and developing mobile games that work on iPads. Using IT as part of the learning process is very important. Apart from the fact that it's a connection with the real world, it also allows students and allows teachers to do much more than they've been able to do in the past. We generally use the Adobe suite of software. So for instance, to develop web pages, we would use a program called Dreamweaver, and they develop their products in that way. The Year 12, the class I mentioned earlier, they're working with developing web pages for mobile devices. So how do you use a mobile device to access a web page?
But we're not all about terabytes and cloud surfing. We do value the core skills humankind developed since its very first day of existence.
I think that in terms of agriculture and education, I don't think you can have a full education without understanding agriculture. So I like to think of agriculture as being a foundation towards a good education. So that's my particular perspective on it. And I think that most of the kids that are involved in agriculture develop an appreciation of just how crucial it is to our environment and our world and our society, and hopefully how important it is to a good education. A lot of students arrive with a fairly limited knowledge of agricultural practices and just how intertwined it is with our daily lives. A lot of students also arrive with more hands-on experience than some of the staff. So there's a big gap, but certainly they all leave with a better understanding of the many facets of agriculture. We're very fortunate in that we have a contract with one of the major milk suppliers for the nation, and so we supply milk which goes into the supermarkets. So that's a fantastic thing for the farm and for the students to be a part of that.
They say that sport is very important for a healthy mind and body.
My name's Greg Norton. I'm the Head of Health, Physical Education and Sport. I've been in that role for 17 years. We offer a range of sports through our general PE programs, but we have specialist programs in volleyball, rugby league and tennis, which allow kids to go beyond what they'd normally do in a phys ed lesson by allowing them more time to develop their skills and their tactics and their understanding of the game.
We have a broad base for the tennis program. We don't cater for the elite tennis players. We have over 100 students choosing tennis as a subject in the school, and we accept students who are complete beginners or students that have played tennis for a number of times or have had coaching programs.
I've been a teacher for many years, but I've been at Nambour High School for about 6 years, and I've been doing the volleyball for about 5 years. The standard of volleyball in this school is sensational. It's exceptional. We're state and national champions. Last year we had a team that won the national championship. So we take our volleyball very, very seriously. We've also got a rugby league program.
We've got 5 classes in each of the year levels, so we've got about 120 students. When you come to school, one of the good things you can do if you're into rugby league is play for your school.
Oh, ouch! I felt that. Ooh. There are also many platforms to enhance your artistic abilities.
My name is Maria Starr and I'm the drama coordinator at the school. The students seem to really take to drama, they love it. I think the kids at Nambour High are really creative. We have dance teachers who teach dance as well, and we have music teachers who teach the music.
Here at Nambour High, we have many specialised programs to help you achieve your full potential before entering into the business world.
Okay, we've got a wonderful school at Nambour High. We're very lucky indeed. We've got tremendous kids, we've got fantastic teachers, we've got good facilities, we've got good use, a range of technology is used across the school. I suppose the big picture thing about our schools, we offer all kids something that suits them, and we enable all kids, regardless of their background, regardless of their interests, regardless of their talents, the opportunity to succeed. So that's from kids who are going to university, to kids who wish to go into trades, to kids who wish to do traineeships, to those who just wish to go into the workforce. We offer something for everyone, and we offer an opportunity for all kids at all levels of all interests to succeed and do well.
A lot of our students remain with their current employer once they've left school. We have students doing school-based traineeships with the intention of going to university, and they continue working for that employer while they're at uni. A lot of students will commence their trade while they're at school and start a school-based apprenticeship and continue on as a full-time apprentice at the end of Year 12. Or alternatively, they may decide that that particular career path may not be for them, and we'll give them the opportunity to go into something different.
So at Nambour State High School we have quite a broad range of disabilities. Some are obviously a physical disability that you can see. Some would be not a disability that you could recognise from sight, but we obviously cater for all those students, and they are interspersed between mainstream classes. So they all have social acceptance from their peers, they all have social acceptance from staff, so they all belong within Nambour State High. Every student, whether they have a disability or not, are given the same opportunities, and a lot of those students are in mainstream classes. Every student within Nambour State High School at least attends one mainstream class.
But we've had the most amazing successes with students being able to achieve at a very high level, top of the class, top of the school even last year, in just under 3 years. We have a lot of students from Thailand and Vietnam at the moment, but we have from all corners of the world.
We think it's very important here at Nambour High School for students to develop inner strength and be able to manage themselves and be able to manage difficult situations and to have some resilience skills. Nambour High School has outstanding physical resources, there are wonderful human resources here, and school environments are of course school environments. There are lots and lots of children here, lots of different sorts of children, and we're very proud of the fact that we do cater for everybody.
My name is Janelle Greenhalgh and I coordinate 2 different programs within the high school. One is the Pinnacle program that runs in Year 8 and 9, and the second is the Gifted and Talented program that we have running from primary school Year 5 to Year 9 in the high school. The Pinnacle are students who strive to succeed, I guess, every day in their subject areas and their curriculum areas. They're students that have very high effort potential, very high behaviour, and they achieve most of all highly from B level up with in this every subject that they basically do. The gifted and talented, these are students who have basically been handpicked because they have shown a very high aptitude or a very high level of talent in one specific area in which they participate in within the primary school or the high school. So that could be maths, science, English, dance, music, any other subject, just like creative writing, etc. We've just basically got feedback from teachers and handpicked these kids because they've done so well for us. When you push them beyond their limits, it's amazing, 99% of the time, how much they shine.
In my time at Nambour High, it's been really pleasing to see how far the school has come in the facilities. We're constantly improving our facilities. Obviously the big ticket items like our science labs and our kitchens are one thing, but just recently every English classroom was equipped with a data projector so that we can start modernising our own teaching. You know, we've got teachers who are very experienced and who are just really keen to use more technology in the classroom, and that's a massive step forward for them to have access to that technology every lesson, every day. This year there's been a significant investment in English to ensure that we are going to have comparable resources to every school in Queensland, from private through to state.
Thank you, Mrs. Ackerman. We've certainly noticed the improvements, especially the science block and the home ec block.
My name is Sue Shuttleworth. I'm the Head of Department Home Economics. I also coordinate a program called Merit at Nambour High School, which is a gifted and talented program. The subjects we offer in home economics will allow the students to advance in a multiple of pathways. Students can choose to do the authority subject, home economics, which will give them entry into university. They can also choose to do the vocational education subject of hospitality studies. They can choose through that to complement it by doing a program through the Coastal Cookery Centre, of which Nambour High School is in partnership with 2 other local high schools, and the students can start through that program a school-based apprenticeship where they will complete the first year of their apprenticeship before they finish grade 12, while they're still at Nambour High and will still get their QCE at the end of that time. We also have a third subject in the senior school, which is early childhood studies, which will prepare students to work in that industry as well.
As Head of Department of Science, I basically am in charge of all the sciences from our marine studies that we've just put in place this year, and the chemistry, physics and biology courses. I teach chemistry, physics primarily, but I oversee the whole lot, so we try to put a focus that's contextual for kids to make the learning real life for them. So when we build units or write our new work programs, we try to make sure that they're relevant and the kids can make sense and see where they're applied. Try to make the aspects of science real to them rather than something that's textbook or fictitious. I like to do the explosions and to make a bit of fun out of it. I like having fun with the classes. I think you've got to have fun with them. You've got to treat the kids respectfully, and without that bit of fun and curiosity and questioning, you lose learning, whether it be science or English or maths. I think you've got to have that in there and let kids question the whys and the hows and the whens, and because that's what learning's about.
Well, that's all from me, but before you exit this video, the Principal and Deputy would just like to add a few extra words. Thank you for listening and have a wonderful day.
Hello, I'm Alison Wright. I'm the Deputy Principal of the middle school here at Nambour State High School. In Year 11 and 12 in the senior school, a full range of subjects in 13 Queensland Studies Authority areas have been offered here at Nambour State High School. These subjects include QSA subjects, QSA registered subjects and stand-alone vet subjects. In addition, school-based apprenticeships and traineeships are very important at our school in supplementing the curriculum, with well over 100 students involved in each year. Year 12 students are involved in linked programs with universities. Year 10 is seen as a preparatory year for Year 11 and 12. Year 10 is part of the senior school. Year 10 subjects are designed as connecting subjects with those of similar name in Year 11 and 12. Our middle school, Years 8 and Year 9, is based around the Australian National Curriculum. Students in the middle school will study the core subjects of English, science and mathematics. Students, when enrolling in the middle school, will have the opportunity to select their art subjects, their technology subjects, agricultural studies, business, language, and a variety of sporting endeavours. The best aspects of Nambour State High School is that we provide a caring environment that values each person as an individual, and we provide a wonderful holistic education for all of our students that prepares them for the future.
I hope all this has provided sufficient information for yourself. As I said, I'm really proud of what we've done. If you want to see more, get in touch with me or my staff at any time, and we'll certainly provide you with as much support as we can.